Alright, y'all, we're going live. We're on the internet.
Yay.
How's everybody doing across the Central South this evening that is here cold and wet?
I'm freezing.
I'm getting
Yeah.
punched in the face.
I drove all day today.
I feel that, Moose, on a very spiritual level. Is Oh yeah, you're still out in your shed, right, Ken?
Yeah, I'm still out in the shop. My temperature's hovering right about 55, 56 degrees.
Oof. Yeah, my students were complaining that it was 40 at noon, and
Yeah.
I told them it was going to be 28 tonight, and I heard all of them sitting there like contemplating whether or not to come to school.
They come work outside with me.
Yeah, he's just about to say the same thing.
Yeah, uh, they got mad at me because my heater is either on or off because someone broke the knob, so it's always on max when you turn it on. So either my room is sweltering or my room is an icebox. So I opened up the window to cool it off, and very quickly my room became uncomfortably cold, so I had to close it back. But let's see, we are back with our first game of the new year. Uh, so y'all made your way back to Oblet, to the town where you had fought the false Hydra, and you have found remains and different things underneath the city, and you're trying to find what is left of the Bright Gloom triplet Mulet. Balfor, you took care of some business and have followed your friends down to where, well, you saw a hole that they had obviously made bigger because there is a magically created 10-foot wide shaft down. And then you heard fighting. So you're pretty sure that was them. So that is where we pick back up. Everybody, you have just had this battle. There is one way to go. There is one tunnel that goes further, or the holes that these things crawled out of. And everyone's passive perception is high enough. Y'all don't see uh, Gestalt.
Jellyman, go bye-bye.
Where's our gooey boy?
Oh, he'll show up eventually. He always does.
Mulaith, Mulaith, what is your passive perception again, other than ungodly?
Hold up, let me double check again. It is 25.
You realize that something has been tucked into your belt.
I checked my belt.
It is a note written in Gestalt's handwriting saying that he has a plan, he is going forward, and he's going to scope out the situation. He also has an idea of how to get back Mulak. He might
Well,
be
shit, apparently he's just had a whole fucking epiphany. That last fight really triggered something for him.
When I talk about an epiphany, I feel 30 pounds lighter.
Balfour, did you mark the house that you used as just nobody go in here ever again?
No.
That's just somebody's surprise for later?
I decomposed it.
Oh, okay.
He pooped in the drawer.
I was gonna say someone comes back. Man, that is an odd shaped end table.
Now they may end up having grass or mushrooms or a corn stalk growing in their outhouse, but
But no one's been here for like well over a century, man. Like this place was good and abandoned.
well, you never know.
He did sand art with feces.
But the last thing on the note is the great jelly god has shown me the way.
Oh, he's back on that again. Okay, good. I thought he might have been losing his mind.
Is there a jelly god?
Probably not.
He says there is.
Hold on. Where
He
is it?
sleeps in a bucket.
Yeah, there's 100% either not or 100% is a jelly god.
You think its name is Smuckers?
I mean, I don't think there could be 50% a jelly god. So
Well, it's because I rolled a 1, so
The 50% is preserves.
oh man.
I'm clipping things. Oh god, I still got to go back and clip if there's from the video game episodes. Oh no, she's got the giggles. Okay, so now that Balfor has made it back to you, and y'all know that Gestalt is off doing the Lord's work. What is y'all's next set of actions?
forward.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we press on. No sense in lollygagging.
Okay, in that case, I will move Moose's token that can actually be moved. Copy and paste. Oh. That was a bad idea. Let's see. You had your writ up, Claire, which lasts until you dismiss it, pretty much, right?
Yeah, the rid of flame.
Okay, what was the other one? You had elemental weapon?
This time it was arcane weapon.
How long does that effect last?
Let me double check. Arcane weapon is going to be up to an hour.
Okay, so it's still up. As you continue down further, that kind of like steady temperature starts to change, and it starts to get much colder very quickly as you delve into this lower region. And I need a wisdom save from everybody. Remember, Arvax is by you, so it's a +3?
Yeah.
19? Or 22? 23? 25? Or sorry, 24? Okay. Everybody saves, so you hear a whispering lullaby-esque song to everybody but Balfor. This is a very familiar song, but it's very faint, it's very low, it's very quiet.
Coming from where?
I've never heard this song in my very, very many years.
No,
Okay.
mostly because it's unique to this creature, and they've encountered it before. Let's see. Everybody's passive, and y'all heard it. You can hear it coming from over this direction.
I think we should probably not go that way.
That's probably a good idea. Although it is us.
Taking into account it's us, I would say we act against character and not go that way.
Well, if we don't, then it may hear us, and then we're the ones surprised instead of them being the one that's surprised. Also, it's a very pretty song.
Yeah, until something tries to eat you and you can't see it.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Isn't the whole reason that we came here?
Oh wait, Mulaith would. Well, Mulaith would have heard about the song, but not.
Yeah, but she wouldn't recognize it.
Yeah.
So like, isn't that
came
the
to
thing that we
find
came
your
here to
dead-
kill?
We came to find your dead brother. I'd
I
rather
know,
not
and
deal with that thing again if we don't have to.
does he not have my brother?
I ain't going near it.
We know that we were trying to find something of him. That doesn't necessarily mean going back into the damn thing's gullet.
I mean, I guess we could try to look elsewhere, but if we
Didn't he?
clear this cave and there's no signs, I think the thing is gonna have him.
Yeah, didn't y'all say he got eaten? Wouldn't he be inside of it?
I don't know.
Well, what happens when you eat a sausage?
I've been studying all sorts of like metaphysical creatures like this for the past like month. I thought this was the point.
You just asked what happens when you eat a Polish sausage, and you just finished doing all your damn sand armor.
Yeah, but it's sat in there for a long time.
Let's see if maybe we can find some sign of what's left of him without having to tangle with that thing again.
All right, we'll look around, but no guarantees that we're not gonna have to die. I'm just saying.
I mean, is there ever?
I mean, considering our track record with this thing, better than it's worse than most. So there's that.
So that thing's to the east, so I think we should try looking south.
Okay, y'all are free to move.
I'm gonna come to the edge of this tunnel and not do a perception check. Mulaith, walk right the fuck past me.
Mulaith, with your ungodly passive perception as you're walking in, you know how the original hole you found, there was a large amount of what seemed like translucent, paper-like substances, like almost a husk of a skin.
Mm-hmm.
The whole side of this tunnel you're going down is covered in that. You can also see.
Interesting.
You can also see every so often what remains of what seems might be a vertebra.
Nice.
What kind of vertebra?
Very
Are we
much
talking like people size or like?
looks like a people vertebra, but it is definitely not that. It's much larger. Like, Balfor with a 22 in survival. It 100% looks like the vertebra to a humanoid neck, like one of the upper vertebra just before you get to the skull. But it's like 4 times bigger than it should be for it to be like a human or an orc bone. So whatever this was large.
Naturally 4 times bigger, or like swollen and like it seems like it shouldn't have be this
No,
big?
it looks like it was normally this size.
Okay.
See, Knox, can you move your token? Or do I need to fix that?
I'm coming.
So that's what you see with this tunnel as you're going down it. And the further you go down, it's still the same husk stuck to the wall. Every so often you're seeing the remains of a decayed vertebrae. Also, because y'all are adventurers that have been doing this for a while, there is definitely the old smell of rot.
Hmm. This smells like Mulak's closet
Ew.
in the summertime.
And in your head, you hear, "You're a fucking liar."
You know your brother put cedar chips in everything. Keep the moths away. All right, Arvax, roll me a perception check as you enter into this area. A 16. It's kind of hard to miss what is before you as you see piles and piles of bones. Approximately about one village's worth of bones.
Oh.
And amongst them, you can see a black enameled breastplate sticking up from within the pile.
Well,
Who's the vampire twink?
I made a custom.
pretty sure that's your brother.
I made a token. Like, did I make him available to the party? Yeah. Everybody, you can see. You can see him in. You can see him in your allies section.
Bruh.
I used the same face as the twins. I just gave him funky hair because.
You yassified it though.
Huh?
You yassified him though.
I yassified him?
Oh
yeah,
man.
he's the dirty one.
How did I yassify him?
My whole perspective of him is changed.
Well, the only thing is I couldn't put a mullet on him because they don't.
Well, look, he still looks like Mulak, so he's definitely attractive.
I mean, almost as attractive as Mulan, but
That's what all of you think. So you see him sticking slightly out of this pile.
hey,
Like
it-
his body?
Like you see the breastplate that is his armor, very much a bright gloom-esque style of plate. Let me make sure I'm describing his armor correctly. Let me go look at his character sheet.
Like I know we see his
Yeah.
breastplate, but is the rest of him attached to it?
Well, the whole armor's there, and there are skeletal remains within it.
Well, found him. And y'all wanted to go fight the damn thing again.
uh-huh.
No. Guess
I mean, why don't we? And then this won't happen. Sorry.
Claire
He
went.
was the
Claire
robot.
went. Claire went robot-y. Oh no! Did we lose Claire? Claire. Oh no.
That's what it is.
What'd you say, Knox?
That's what it is.
What it? What is it?
So Mulak looks like Chris Angel, the mind freak. I look like a disgruntled, intelligent Chris Angel, and Moulette looks like Tilda Swinton.
Claire's audio's not coming through anymore. Technical difficulties. Yay.
Yay.
Because I want to know what she wants to say before I do things.
Am I coming through now?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, I just have to keep swapping back and forth between the internet signals, apparently.
But what'd you say is as you turn to robot?
Sorry, I was sneezing. No, basically, I was just going up there and, like, I don't really know medicine, but, like, I'm assuming I probably don't need medicine to know he's dead.
You're looking at him, and it is your brother's skeleton.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I figured.
he has been here dead, eaten,
Dead.
partially digested, and then within the rotting corpse of a creature for probably a little over a year.
I'm pretty good at medicine if you want me to just double check it.
Okay, now what I was going to say is the two people with over 20 perception, which I believe are Balfor and Mulaith, y'all both feel, you don't see, you feel something moving in the room.
Everybody get over here. Oh, never mind.
Fuck!
It's because you keep yelling like that.
I yelled because it popped up.
Yeah, I heard Emily start yelling in the other room, and then it came over. It came over a little late.
It started with telling the baby to stop. It turned into shut the fuck up.
Oh, neat. Hey, look, Arvax, I was right.
So as you look from the bones, it looks like the creature y'all dealt with before.
Oh,
But
it's dead. Let's see the death sign on it.
is there a death? Oh, it's because I just copied it from the other map. Okay, cool.
We win.
Yeah, it's already dead. We don't have to deal with it. Goodbye.
Yeah. We win.
Oh, look at that. It's getting more health now.
Zach.
So, his sweaty laser. God damn it. You guys.
It's the laser.
Fire him a laser. Boop, 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 boop.
Great. Fun. Love it.
So, you see a ghostly visage of the false Hydra start to form. And rise up from its own remains. And
Don't like that.
as it begins to try to wail, you're already immune to its song because you saved earlier. And I would like you all, once I get it up and delete everybody out, I would like everybody to roll me initiative. Okay. I'm assuming that who has the higher dex, Arvax or Mulaith?
I think mine's 4 and hers is 2.
Same thing with Mularn and.
It looks like his is 3 and mine is 1.
Okay, so everybody is in order. So Mulaith, rising up from within the piles of bones strewn about this cavern. Hold on, what, M?
Telling your daughter to stop farting.
You don't tell that baby what to do. That baby can do whatever she wants. It's her world. We're just living in it. You do you, baby.
That baby already
Alright.
knows what the fuck she wants to do. I need her to stop trying to break my headphones.
Alright, says it's okay. Well, if she breaks headphones, then it's her headphones now. That's the way the world works.
Well, then her godfather can buy me new headphones.
I mean, hold on. Whoa. Slow down now. I wouldn't go that far.
All right, so starting with Mulaith. This gargantuan, multi-headed... The body is almost turkey-esque with the way that it's shaped, with all these grotesque necks and faces coming out of it, with way too many legs.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no, what's... Oh no.
I'm taking 3 damage in order to do my blood maledict.
All right.
And I will, as a bonus action first, mark it. And by marking it until the end of my turn, whenever I hit it with the weapon, I can roll an additional Hemocraft die for the damage for the right. And because I amplified it by taking the damage, I have advantage till the end of my turn. Or, well, rather, I have advantage on the first one until the end of my turn. So the first attack that I have will have advantage.
All right, and you're not doing the prolonged version. You're just doing the...
There is no prolonged version for this one. This is the amplify doesn't increase the duration. It gives me advantage instead.
Okay.
So to simplify this, I'm just going to select 2 rights because the 2 rights will roll an additional dice for me. So that's going to be that.
See, a 17.
26 because advantage.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. Yeah, 26 hits.
Okay. And then I have to read. On hit, I'm going to mark it with the brand of castigation, which allows me... I have to remember what all this does. Sorry, it's been a minute. Okay. It's the one where when it does damage to me or ones around me, it takes that psychic damage.
Okay, so that's the pinging thing.
Yes, it's the pinging thing on it. It also can't take the dash action, and if it attempts to teleport or leave the current plane by any means, it takes 4d6 psychic damage and must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, the attempt to leave fails. And the brand lasts until I dismiss it. Okay, so now on to damage.
Right, now,
I'm just making sure.
Now, especially with folks that do multiple types of damage, I will need to know those damage types.
Yes. Sorry, I was just making sure there's nothing else. I don't think there's anything else. Okay. Okay, so everything is correct except the lightning, and it's going to be fire, fire, fire for the arcane weapon. And then slashing and necrotic as it says.
So it's still 22 damage on the...
Actually, hang on. I think I may have misremembered the right that I had active. Hang on. Right. Okay, for some reason I also had Right of the Oracle selected. I think I fat fingered that. So you can remove a 7 from that. So 22 minus 7, 15 plus 14.
So it's 15. How much? 15
Yeah.
fire, though?
That was, yes, all fire. That's correct.
Okay. You notice a couple things as you swing out your scourge, your nasty, nasty snake-headed scourge. The necrotic that you know that this weapon deals passed right through it. But
Kind of figured. That's fine.
and the hit did not feel like it was as solid as you knew you threw that flail to be. Like, it should have hit harder. Also, it's kind of weird because this is like, you're looking at this like, I think I'm fighting a ghost. The weapon kind of passes through its form. I'm fighting a ghost.
Yeah. She is going to take her second attack action, but this time she's actually going to. I don't think that. Okay, that's not actually Arvax. Sorry, the tokens are kind of covering my stuff. She's going to slink around so that she's flanking with Mularn,
Okay.
and then do the second attack.
You also realize as you're doing this, I mean, you got plenty of movement to take 1, 2, 3, 4 steps.
It was still just a lot, though.
Well, no, I'm just saying you're going through bones. Anywhere that there are bones at is like, you're like, okay, and then all of a sudden you're like knee deep in bones.
To be fair, I do have the fancy boots from Relax still, though, so I don't get grimy from them.
No, you don't, and you also don't go in the mud, but you're like, this is difficult terrain where there are bones.
Yeah, very fair. All right, swinging for the other. Cool.
Yeah,
That'll work.
That'll hit. Nene hits.
All right, and I double checked my stuff this time, and I'm good with the damage output this time. So the only thing is just that lightning is also fire. So everything up top is fire, then the magical slashing, then the necrotic.
So all this is fire up at the top. There is no psychic added in.
Correct. So the psychic was the misclick from the previous one. The prismatic is from arcane weapon, which I declared as being fire.
So fire, fire, fire. Okay, got it.
Yes.
So that is 31 fire. Again, part of, like, the fire is doing something, but the necrotic, no. And just the regular damage of your weapon is not what it should be.
That'll be me.
And at the end of your turn, it will take a legendary action. And it is going to make a series of bite attacks at you with each of its heads. Which at the moment is 3. $22.
Yep.
25.
Yep.
25.
Yep. And it takes 8 damage each time. Let me double check that. Yes.
Okay. It seems like the psychic damage is doing something to it as the heads kind of move awkwardly after biting you, but not enough for you to really. You're again like, damn it, this should be doing, like, you're looking at, like, you look over at your brother's like, is this how your brother got killed? Like, you should be doing more damage to this thing. But the total of all 3 attacks with its +5 on there is 40 force. As it bites you, it is not a bludgeoning that you expected, Mulaith, but but just a sheer absolute crushing blow. Dex save.
Yeah, and it's not the 12 at the top, but the 10 and the 19.
Not the 12, so it's the 29 right there.
29. Yeah.
All right. It saves, so it takes half.
Yeah. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure though.
Yeah, I think it does. It takes
Yeah.
half. So yeah, you've made this thing not your friend very quickly. So that was your action, bonus action, and move.
And then reaction with the hellish retreat. Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
So that's pretty much everything. So y'all just watch Mulaith start tearing into this thing, and then it bites her, and then there's an explosion of fire. So the fight's starting off pretty epic, despite the music being mellow in the background. Arvax.
Alright, gonna activate Fury of God.
Hold on. Yep. A 25 hits. Wait, hold on. Are you trying to flank him?
I guess.
You would still be able to flank if you had moved here.
With who?
Mulaith. This would still put you on roughly the opposite side of it from her.
Alright, well, it said 10 slashing and 6 radiant.
Okay, the slashing does not seem to do as much, but you see that the radiant finds purchase. So bonus
I
action.
I didn't mean to. Ah! I don't have a bonus action because I have activated Fury of God's Child!
She hitting the keyboard.
No, ah! I love you. Let me do this.
She is starting to learn how to pinch.
Good.
A 27 hits.
Okay, and I'm gonna do a Divine Smite. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna do a 3rd level.
3rd level Divine Smite. So
Yeah.
it's 2 dice for the 1st level, 1 extra because it's undead. 2nd level gives it another dice. So you'll roll 5 dice for your smite.
$21.
That tears into the side of this thing pretty heavily. Like, that has way more effect than you thought it was going to.
Alright, Radiant works good.
Okay, so is that the end of your turn, Arvax?
Yeah.
All right, it is going to use a legendary action to...
Nah, fuck you.
28,
Fuck.
18,
Nope.
and 11.
Nope.
Wow.
What kind of damage is that?
7 force.
I think do I have force? Okay.
All right, Tarl, your turn.
Fuck.
No, I'm sorry. It's just Cannon's just like this. This doesn't exist anymore. I'm just gonna put a big
All of
red.
this.
I'm gonna put a big red square. It's gone. You can't do this anymore. It's gone. I red boxed it. Oh, firestorm. Dice roller. That is a 17. So that is 26 fire halved. Not looking happy. But it's also a ghost.
That's it for me.
Also, this whole room is now delightfully warm, y'all. Also smells pretty bad because there's, burning bones. Okay, at the start of its turn, we will kick off the layer action. As it wails, I need a con save from everybody. That is a 15, because you're near Arvax. That is 18 Arvax saves. Balfor matches. Tarl fails. Mulaith with the +3 still fails. So if you succeed, you take no damage. As that is 17 thunder damage. As its wail shakes you for those that failed. And Tarl and Mulaith, give me a wisdom save. What was that, Nox?
None.
Okay, that's a fail. That is what is the distance on your stuff, M?
I think it's 10 feet.
Is it 10 feet?
I think it's 10 feet.
Okay, Mulaith, you will save. Tarl, you are frightened for roll me a d4. The next 4 rounds you are frightened. However, you will get to make a save at the end of each one to break this. Also, Balfor, with your 20-something passive perception, you can hear something moving down the tunnel behind y'all. Okay. Now it will use, that was the layer action, so now its turn. Mulaith, you aggravated it the most because you have done just a ungodly amount of damage to this scratch pad of paper I have over here. Like I have your turn and then like 8 lines.
What happened to my token?
What?
What happened to my token?
You see, what had happened was you did so much damage that you just evaporated.
I don't.
You've turned into pure damage.
I don't know. I'll put a token back down, Cannon. I think it was like I've accidentally yeeted myself off of a map before. What? Did you put yourself back?
Yeah.
All right, and you have all controls and everything. Cool. All right, so Mulaith, since you heard it and annoyed it the most by doing a ton of damage to it, 22.
Yep, anything over 20.
9 force.
Okie dokie.
Go back to a d20. You're still looking pretty good.
I mean, I'm at about 50% of my health, so.
I'm just saying if you're not like down, so.
No, not yet.
Okay. That is another 11 force damage.
Yep.
$18, so the last bite misses.
Thank goodness.
All right. So this thing's tearing into you. And it's like you're used to being bit by something, like piercing or bludgeoning, but this thing is basically like getting smacked by just pure force every time it strikes you. Mularn.
Okay. I believe.
And a thing called love.
And 2 is the rhythm of my heart. Let's have some fun. Well, I guess. Okay, I guess I'll have fun later.
Oh God.
Arvax. And
What was going to be your fun?
it depends how big it was. 20-foot cube. Yeah, or I probably wouldn't have done that actually. Now that I think about it, because it's a 20-foot, 5, 10. Yeah, no, it'd hit everybody. I probably would have probably lightning bolted it, honestly, because I haven't done that in a minute, and I'm kind of got the itch for it. Let's see. Blessing of the Raven Queen is a
Bonus action.
yeah. Okay, so no, I can't take anything with me. Okay. Go away. Cancel. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yoink. And I'm out. That's me.
All right, now with the Blessing of the Raven Queen, you're already got resistance to necrotic. Doesn't this give you resistance to all damage
That's everything.
until your next turn?
Correct.
Alrighty. See, it got its legendary actions back, so at the end of your turn, it is going to use 2 of its 3.
Also dropped me out of initiative. I had a 13.13.
Okay, there we go. And with 2 of its legendary actions, it is going to activate growing another head, so it now has 4. Also, let's see, Arvax and Mulaith, give me a perception check as it does this.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
Mulaith, you see that some of the charred bones underneath it become ash as they are pulled into its form and another head is made. And your brother's skeleton is pulled closer to it, almost like a vacuum.
Okay, well, I don't like that.
Balfor, your turn.
Alright, you ready for some crazy shit?
Always.
Bam! 8 pixies appear around the creature.
Oh, God, no. Are you doing what I think you're going to do?
And then, can we just say they go after me, or do I need to roll 8 initiatives?
We're going to say at the end of your turn, 8, that they go. Like, we will do that because that is just so much easier. Let me find tokens for them that... How many did you make again?
8, because they are a quarter challenge rating.
Wait, hold on. To save myself.
Yeah, they're all like behind Arvax.
One, two, three. I think that's 8.
Okay. Can I control them or no? I can't.
See if you can.
I can. Okay. And then I moved right here. And this pixie will fly right here. And cast polymorph on the creature
Okay.
to try to turn it into a turtle.
That pixie, and you learn very quickly this thing does not have a... It got an immutable form.
Well, that sucks. Let me see what else they can do then. Hold on.
What can they polymorph themselves into?
Well, that's not... Hold on. Then this pixie will fly right here. Let's see. Let me make sure they don't have unmutable form. Otherwise, we're about to have a lot of... Otherwise, it's going to get even more ridiculous. They do not. Okay, so this pixie right here will turn this pixie into a giant ape.
This one right here?
Hold on. Let me figure out a way to mark that they use their shit. Red poly. Okay.
So that pushes all of them back.
This one used poly.
I'm just going to move them here and put...
It's fine.
So that...
Then this one will turn this one into a giant ape. Then this one will turn this one into a giant ape.
Which one?
This one. And then this one will turn me into a giant ape.
God damn it. Moose. Okay, all...
And then this one will fly over here. Oh, there's 2 of them over there. Okay. Oh, they get snapped into the corner. I'll just move them over here. Okay. And then this one.
So none of the giant apes have acted.
Correct.
Arvax,
You know what?
Arvax, do me a favor. Just roll me a perception check real quick to look over your shoulder as you're fighting this thing. Arvax, you look over your shoulder and there are now 4 giant apes, one of them with a big white beard.
This one sees her do that and detects thought. No, joking. They can detect thoughts though. That one will cast fly.
Which one?
This one
Okay.
on this giant ape. I'm gonna move over here. And then this one will fly over here and multi-attack.
Okay.
So that would be +9. Oh, they have a 10-foot reach. Cool. That's the first attack.
That hits.
That is the second.
That hits.
3d10 plus 6. So the first attack did 24. Second attack did 20.
Okay.
This one will go right here. And multi-attack. So it's 2 attacks.
They'll have advantage.
Okay, so a 28. And a natural 20.
Okay.
This is the 28. This is the natural 20. Oh. So it'd be 2 plus 16 is 18, plus 12 is 30, plus 6 is 36.
All their punches are doing something, but it does not seem to be finding as much purchase. However, you currently have a bunch of giant apes trying to just pummel a ghost into the ground.
And then this one, go do the same thing. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh my god, I can't type today. So 25 and a 25.
Both hit.
So 20 damage. God damn it.
I can hear Moose doing all the click clacks on the computer.
20 and 23 for the second.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Kate Mulaith, in the last 6 seconds, things have gotten weird. You're used to giant Arvax fighting things. You saw bone dust getting sucked up into this thing, forming another head. And now there are 4 you are like next to a giant ape. Like, it is.
And it's purple.
Shit got real quick. It also shit got bananas.
BANANA.
Yeah. So, she is going to do the mark again, but this time she is not going to exert herself and take the damage because she has advantage anyway due to flanking. So there's no sense in doing that. So she will just do an additional damage, right? God freaking damn it. Okay. I actually had done the math right the first time and actually had an additional 1d8 for both of those hits. So, crap. Well, I'll do it this time then.
With an 18, you match.
First bit of damage, that is the correct calculation.
Okay. An 18 matches again.
And then that again. And again, everything at the top is actually fire.
Got it. Let's see. Using its last legendary action of the round, it is going to unleash.
Has it been taking the damage for all the attacks it's been doing?
It's supposed to be 8 each time.
Yes.
Yes, it has been. Like I said, the psychic doesn't seem to be affecting it that much.
Yeah, that's fine.
16 misses. 14 misses. 18 misses.
18 misses.
26.
Yes.
That is 19 force.
Okie dokie, she is going to hellish rebuke that.
Let me do that dex save. That is a failure.
That's 16.
Yeah, it's not happy.
And it also took the 8.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so it is. Is there anything else you were
My
going to?
turn.
Okay. Arvax. It is just wailing on Mulaith.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite. It's bonus action.
Okay, it needs to make a what save for that? Con?
It rolls nothing. It's when I hit.
Oh. I thought I had to roll something to see. Oh, it's branding. I was thinking blinding.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, that'll be 12 radiant added to whatever your hit is. 22 hits.
And I get a d6 from Fury of Gods of Radiant.
So
So
that's
5 Radiant, 12 Radiant from the Branding Smite. And then I get, was it d4 for being big?
Yep.
So 4.
Okay, are you dumping any other smites into this hit?
Yeah. I'm gonna drop the first level.
Okay, so that'll be 3d8 added to this of radiant.
9.
Okay, so that's 9, 21, 26. Oof. Yeah, you smack it with that, and it is definitely not happy. The wailing is definitely louder.
Okay, second hit.
Well, you have advantage because this thing is pretty much surrounded, so that's a 30.
Plus 3 Radiant. Plus another slashing. And fuck it, I'm gonna do another first level smite. Oh shit! 18 more rate.
This thing is definitely not looking great. That's the end of your turn, Arvax?
Yeah.
Okay, Tarl, you're terrified of this thing at the moment because its scream rattled you to the bones. Like it rattled the stone in your soul. So, uh, but it is not looking good. Looks like it might be on its last legs.
Didn't you say I had to roll something to save for 4 rounds?
At the end of your turn, you can roll wisdom to break fear. So you can still act. It's just at the end of your turn for the next 4 rounds you have to, or at the end of 4 rounds, fear will go away. But at the end of each turn, you can roll wisdom to see if you can get rid of it.
I'm looking.
So, frightened just means frightened creatures have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is in line of sight. You cannot willingly move closer. So, a spell attack or a regular attack would be at disadvantage. However, I think most of your spells require saves. Thank God everybody's too close, so you can't. Oh, okay. Flame strike. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a nat 1. So it fails so hard. That second one is the radiant.
And the first one is fire.
Okay, describe how you do this, Tarl.
Bolt of flame comes down from the sky, forks into 4 branches, and right between the eyes on all 4 heads.
And you have exercised the wraith of a false hydra. However, we are not out of turn order yet. Also, Tarl, since it's dead, your source of fear is gone. So there's not a save, it's just gone. Anything else you wish to do?
That's it.
Okay, what would have been its turn? Let me... You hear sounds coming from down the hallway.
That doesn't sound good. I am thinking that was probably, and this is just a thought, guys. It's just kind of spitballing here. We grab him and get the fuck out.
Seconded.
So, Tarl, Mularn...
I can take us straight back to your house.
You are a giant.
That sounds just...
You are a giant ape at the moment.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
So Balfor, Tarl, and Mularn. Behind you, the moaning is coming, and you can see sickly little one-headed, like size of a large dog versions of the false hydra whining and singing a lullaby that seem to be coming from this direction.
Does anybody have any quick way to happen to have I don't know, a quick way out of here?
I raise my monkey hand.
I am going to punch him.
As a free action, you're just punching him.
I'm going to Oh shit! He's a giant ape. He's gonna take more than I gotta.
Yeah.
Have to.
Yeah, he's got some HP for a minute.
Okay, hang on.
On my turn, I could just not be a giant ape.
Or you, oh, it's my turn.
Right.
I'll just dispel it.
Like literally, I could just not be on my turn for free. Not be.
Oh,
a
you're
giant
next. Okay.
ape. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm gonna.
But everybody has to be touching, so it's not gonna work.
Hang on a second.
Just move over to the get.
Do I see this madness?
You do see these tiny, emaciated false Hydra hatchlings coming into the
Maybe we
room.
should
Y'all seem to be immune to their song because you heard it earlier.
We should
Cool.
probably not let there be more in the world.
Good. That's a pretty good idea. So 20-foot cube.
You can see these three right here from your vantage point.
So that'd be 10. That cube.
Okay. Erupting Earth. So they got a dexterity save.
Yep.
19 on the first one. 15 on the second one. 18 on the third one. 4 on the fourth one. 9 on the fifth one. 12 on the sixth one.
And going in order, 1 and 3 save.
Yeah.
You should take 3d12 bludgeoning on a failed save or half on a successful one. It also becomes difficult terrain. So 3d12. No, they're all going to take, so all but 2 of them are going to take 17. The other 2 are going to take 8.
Okay. So, Mularn, you cast this spell. The terrain over there is now this molten, lava-like surface. And you watch as one of the creatures that you can visibly see erupts in the flames and crumples like paper being burned. But the other two that you can see are still standing. They're just very charred and very unhappy.
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna. How do you?
You keep drawing things.
Yeah, that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna move over here, away from them.
You move over there, and there's a giant purple ape next to you.
Hey, how's it going?
Nah.
Yeah, me too.
Balfor.
I guess I'm going to get right here. And then in my... Can I hold my action to cast a spell even though I'm a monkey? For what? Cast it when I'm not a monkey.
Let me check something real quick.
I'm not a monkey. I'm an ape, but you know.
What is the gorilla or the giant ape's intelligence score?
I'd assume they're kind of smart. Their intelligence score is pretty high for a beast, which is 7.
Okay, do me a favor. Roll me straight intelligence to see if Monkey Balfor, or sorry, Gorilla Balfor, is smart enough to go, I'll be not a gorilla soon. Moot,
8.
you're pretty sure you're holding a spell for when you are not as you are now. You're pretty sure you're holding a spell. Like, you've thought as hard as you can with your gorilla mind, and you've got just the perfect spell in mind.
Is it throw poop? Tell me it's throw poop.
It is.
Can it be throw poop?
It is.
Okay, good. I was having kind of an existential crisis that it wasn't going to be throw poop.
You are ready to cast Magic Shitsal.
Well, I'm gonna stay right here and get ready to cast that.
Poop salvo.
It is now the fairies' turns.
Yep.
There, no one is a monkey, a giant ape anymore.
Which means fly on that one is redundant.
Yeah, kind of. And then pixie right here. Okay. Really have. Okay, let's see what that spell does. Hold on. Come on, bring it up. Okay. Okay, cool. Here. So this one will cast Entangle. I don't know how to make a box. How do you make a stupid box?
You go to the paintbrush, you click it, and
Okay, got it.
Rectangle.
So here will be Entangle.
So what do they need to make?
For the duration is difficult terrain. They must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
I'm going to assume 12 and 10 is not your spell DC.
It's the pixies, so their spell DC is 13.
So both of them are now entangled.
And then this pixie will move right here and do the same thing, just a little bit further back.
Does it have to have line of sight? Because remember, this is a wall.
He'll cast it in the same exact spot.
In the exact same spot that the other one did?
And then this one will do the same thing. 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 And this one will do the same thing. So they're now 8 entangles stacked on top of each other right there.
You know, I'm not going to make him roll. You have just literally covered these two dog-sized creatures in so much webbing. Like, it looks like they just sprayed silly string all over everything.
And then Balfor will say, "All right, everybody, grab hands. Grab hands. Hands grabbing time."
Mulaith.
But I guess she'll come over and grab hands.
Whose hands are you grabbing?
Where even is Balfour? Oh, I forgot this is Balfour's token. All right.
You're going to grab Balfour's hand?
Yeah, I mean, I still have my whip ready, but fuck it.
I mean, you can still kill them if you can get back to me. They can't go anywhere. They're probably all going to get stuck right there.
I don't really see the point. I'll be more prepared. She will look at Arvax though, and ask, "Are you able to grab him?"
Yeah, I got him.
Be a doll and pick up my luggage.
She's only, twice as tall as I am right now.
I was gonna
Therefore,
get
way
him
more fit for
anyway.
this.
I can shoulder him anyway. I was gonna.
I'm sorry, just like the nobility comes out for a second. So,
Good lord.
so you're grabbing Balfour's hand. Arvax, on your turn, you're grabbing what remains.
I'm gonna shoulder his remains and be close enough to be part of this escape.
Whose hands are you grabbing? This is a bonding experience for all of us.
Do you just scoop up like random bones plus the armor and equipment that's right there?
I'm grabbing as much as I think is him.
Okay, as you pull the armor out, you hear some jingling down inside the armor as stuff moves. It sounds like one of those. It sounds like one of those rain sticks for a second.
Yep, I'm gonna try and keep all the pieces. I'm trying.
All right, whose hand are you grabbing?
Mularn.
Okay, you're grabbing Mularn. Tarl.
She got all the bones and armor.
Looks like it.
I'm gonna move down and grab hold.
All right.
And I'll cast whatever spell I think I have prepared.
You were casting gorilla magic, which is whoever grabbed your other hand. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have any once you changed back because you did void. So it's a very dry toot. It's a very, very dry toot.
Oh, sorry, Gorilla Brain. We'll have to wait till my turn again.
Okay, so Carl's grabbing a hold.
Bruh.
Mularn. You can hear these things. There's a few more that seem to be moving, but much like he said, they seem to all get entangled or are being held up by that very difficult terrain.
And this. I'm gonna do it again.
So what do they need to roll again? It's Dex.
Yep.
What is your DC?
18.
Failure on 1. Success on 3. Failure on we'll just go with 4. Failure on 5. Pass on 6.
I think there's only 5. 1.
Well, I was going 1, and then 2 was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And then I was like, well, he killed all the other ones too. So, well, these two are now gone. Those two are gone. The only one is left because it was the other one with the nat 20 because one that got nat 20 was already damaged.
Yeah.
So there is crying, hissing, and popping, and just husk burning away, like I said before, like paper in this room. All right. Are you? Whose hand are you holding, Millarn?
Arvax.
Okay. Balfor, it is your turn.
Pixies, you think you can handle that last one? All 8 of you versus 1?
One of the pixies just pulls out a knife.
They actually do have a knife. And they have a short bow.
Like, literally just, you don't know where they pulled a full-size dagger out from.
It actually says short sword. But I'm going to assume that that is like a Swiss Army knife.
You know, screw it. One of them just pulls out, like, a crossbow, like the size of that looks like a siege weapon for them. It's just ridiculous.
Cool. Good luck, guys. Y'all can just kill that last one. Do whatever you want. After that, I don't care. Have a nice day. And then where is my plane shift?
Do they eventually just fade away, or did you permanently summon them?
No, they last for 1 hour.
Then they cease to exist?
Yeah, then they just go back to wherever.
All right, map
And
change.
does their house have like a the hell is that called? Like when someone has kind of like a waiting area by their front door. What is that called?
Foyer?
Does their like mansion have a foyer?
I mean,
Yes.
what kind of peasants do we look like? Of course we have a foyer.
We're gonna appear in their pantry.
Okay, so you appear in the pantry. All of you are standing there. Arvax, you fill the majority of this pantry. It is very cramped very quickly.
Get out.
We can't. You're too big.
Everybody is a little squished.
See, that's why I told you it's a good bonding experience. We're all getting to know each other a little better.
I'm about to just boot everybody out of this pantry.
I'll turn into a mouse and go under the door, and then turn back into Balfor and try to pull people out.
Yeah, as you get out of the door for the pantry as a mouse and then transform back to yourself, you see that one of the household staff was already readying like a very large, heavy frying pan to smack you.
I just go, oh, hi, love.
Then goes right back to what they were doing, not paying you any mind. Mularn, are you doing anything about the overly big teenage elf that is in the room with you? Huh?
Yeah, good. And I'm not doing anything about the teenage elf. I'll do the baby elf. I'll drop. I'll make the baby elf back to her normal size again.
So, Arvax, you're now not like wedged in between every shelf and a beam, holding a suit of armor that is full of bones. Like the skull has fallen down in there. Oddly enough, everyone, with the exception of Balfor that is in this room, you can still recognize the fragrance mildly that was always Moulette's choice of cologne. Axe Battle Spray. So y'all are back at Bright Gloom Manor. You managed to extricate yourself from the pantry, and you have the remains of Moulette.
We're awesome.
Hey, Moulette, how are you looking at the moment?
With her eyes.
I mean, she's not feeling great, but she's okay. Hanging in there.
And I think with that, it is 10 o'clock. This is where we will end the session and pick up next week with what y'all choose to do now with a big thing of armor full of bones. Y'all have defeated what remains of a false Hydra, and may or may not have killed off its offspring. You also may have lost Gestalt.
Oh yeah.
Figure it
He
out.
was
He's
there
a smart.
too.
Yeah, we left our leader.
No, I'm here.
But with that, we'll end tonight. Thank y'all for playing. Hope everybody manages to stay warm and have a good night. We are going to be starting a new live campaign coming this Sunday. I believe my wife will be running that one unless she decides that she does not wish to. But I really want her to run it because she is a good DM and I support her in that action.
I'm running it.
Yay! I'm watching the kids. And then I can watch it on Twitch. So we got that coming up Sunday. Cannon, Knox, we need to figure out a night that we can do kitchen table again, and then try to keep that as a steady once a month thing again.
Yeah.
Not this weekend. Would next Sunday be, not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after be okay?
If it's not this Sunday, then it's going to be at least 3 weeks before I'm available on a weekend. Cheer competitions.
Oh, okay.
But then again, depending on how everything goes, we may be able to make we may be able to swing. It depends on timing. We don't know what time they're performing in Shreveport, but if timing permitting, we may be able to stop in for a quick visit.
Okay. Talk to me after we stream about that.
Yeah.
I can find my way to make a little extra time for this Sunday if you can.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so a kitchen table and a new game Sunday, and at some point we're gonna have games. I'm gonna probably bug people to play Phasmophobia at least once in the next couple months. So, but with that, we are Team Bonus Action. We are a charity and just for fun online tabletop board game, video game, whatever you have it, group. Don't know who we're currently partnered with at the moment. We haven't decided, but also to everybody that donated for Extra Life, thank you very much. We raised nearly $600, and that's awesome. And Knox, since you're here.
No, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us this evening. Until next time, folks. Don't let your meatloaf.